Hollywood and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan, Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me. Action. The Magic won their last game, which means there's only one thing we could do on this channel. Magic fans, this gonna be quick because y'all already know it's a quick pregame. The pregames are always quick. There's really nothing much to it when it comes to the pregames, but we do gotta talk because, man, we got something important to talk about, and that's this next matchup coming because, Magic fans, we playing Anthony Edwards. Magic fans, if y'all don't know, we playing this dude who is the face of the league. A dude who just honestly is easily probably the best young USA star. Magic fans, we playing against a dude whose team is 40-23 when ours is only 33-28. Magic fans, I'm gonna tell you right now, none of that matters. None of that matters because, yeah, it's in Minnesota. Yeah, we playing against Anthony Edwards. Yeah, he's a star. Yeah, he's a stud. Yeah, he can dunk it on RJ Barrett. Yeah, they talking about him on every which platform, sport media outlet, or sports show, talk host, podcast, program, whatever you want to mention. But I don't care because we got a guy by the name of Paolo Banchero who I think can go crazy in Minnesota. But that's just me though. We won our last game, so I'm going to turn it on. Magic fans, this game is simple. It's simple. I'm going to tell you right now, we contain, and look at the lineup. Jalen Suggs, Anthony Black, Desmond Bane, Paolo Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr. versus Dante DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, and Rudy Gobert. Julius Randle and Paolo Banchero, of course, Julius Randle is like a defensive type of dude. So, sure, Paolo Banchero is going to have a little bit of a matchup on his hands. But I think Paolo Banchero can, by all means, get a good switch, get this, and really just do his thing. Anthony Black on Anthony Edwards. Hey, we really got to hope that our guy AB just plays the defense that we know he can play when he's playing a guy like Anthony Edwards. Because, of course, Anthony Edwards is explosive and honestly can just truly just annihilate us if he really felt like it. Now, Dante DiVincenzo versus Jalen Suggs, I think it's really an even matchup when it comes to both of them are those spark plugs that when they're hot, oh boy, it's on fire. So definitely we got to watch out, of course, for Dante DiVincenzo. But I think down here, the big men, that Wendell Carter Jr. versus Rudy Gobert matchup, I think Rudy Gobert, of course, would be a better matchup or a better player than, I guess, Wendell in this matchup. But I think Wendell can contain Rudy Gobert. What I think we just need is to stop the runs. I think if we stop these 10-0, these 20-0 runs, I think that we'll be able to compete in this game. They're favored by 7 points, which by all means they should be, right? If you look at the records, they're 33-28 versus we're 33-28 versus their 40-23. If you look at the standings, Magic fans, they are in a pretty good position out there in the West. They are the 3rd seed. Now, Denver's right there with the 5th seed at 39 wins, which is crazy to me because they would be in this range, which Magic fans, us with 33 wins, would be down in that same range. So we are facing essentially the same battle, that third seed versus that eighth seed. What are we going to do though? Are we going to come into this game and let a lineup of Dante DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Randall, and Gobert just drop us, or are we going to go into this game and are we going to win? I think that Magic fans is very simple. This is the type of game. It's tomorrow. It's Saturday at 3 p.m. I believe it should be on. It's on no streaming services. Just an early game. Saturday at 3 p.m. out there at the Target Center in Minneapolis. I've never been to the Target Center, but I have been to Minneapolis. I think if I'm not mistaken, I may have seen the Target Center from the outside. If I'm not mistaken, I've been to Minneapolis. I went to. I stopped there. When I was going to WrestleMania last year. What a vibe! What a vibe! Thank God, due to one of these videos, funny enough, last year when we were playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, I talked about how I was going to Uber from the airport to the mall, and somebody literally wrote me, bro, they have a train from the airport, literally from Minnesota. They saw us from Minnesota. So big shout outs to everybody from Minnesota. If you are watching this from Minnesota, thank you. I feel like your people were very nice to me when I was there. I got on the train. What an experience. What an experience. Got on the train, I'm not gonna lie, was offered some certain substances that I was like, whoa, y'all do this in Minnesota too? Like, I'm from Miami. I'm used to that. But, like, damn, like, y'all on it wasn't even 10 minutes from me getting into this train. They already saying, yo, we got this for this. What? I was like, no, I'm good, boss. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Went to the Nick universe, got on that SpongeBob roller coaster, man. I'm a big guy. So they had to push me in there nice and tight. I said, Lord, please. As that roller coaster started going up, it started going straight up. Like, for those who don't know from Universal, what is now previously, so sad to say, but Rip Ride Rocket, when it goes up, same way. It was that SpongeBob ride. It goes up, up, up. And I'm going, and I'm like, oh, Lord, please, please let me arrive to WrestleMania. And I'm talking about when that thing fell, it started doing those loops. I was like, oh, my God. Phenomenal, though. Phenomenal experience. Then, like, I'm talking about, booked it back to the train to get back to the airplane to make it over there, and which I did. Then when I came back, I went to the Minnesota Timberwolves, or no, not the Timberwolves, sorry, the Vikings stadium, that US Bank Stadium. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. I went to the Viking ship where I seen, I'm not gonna lie, remnants of a homeless, I guess, or not even like, I guess just of somebody who, it was like definitely somebody's home. Because I guess, yeah, they weren't really homeless if that corner was their home. Like, essentially, yeah, it had some clothes. It had, like, somebody was having a good old time at the Viking ship. So let me not even say homeless. It might have just been a regular person. Who knows? You know, but definitely I saw. It looked like brains, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely, the remnants of a good time on the floor. I was like, whoa, they had a good time in this corner, you know what I mean? But Magic fans, that just, it was freezing cold. The train was coming in. I get it, that the Minnesota story turned a little weird, but Magic fans, to really just say what the reason why I say it is just, man, Minnesota is one of those places that you got to visit at least once. It's a really cool environment to just experience. I think the people are pretty nice. When I went there, I was just walking through the mall. They saw I was lost. They saw I was in a WrestleMania Las Vegas shirt in the middle of Minnesota WrestleMania weekend. Oh, man, it was a vibe. I need to go back. I think I would love to go to a Timberwolves game. I said that, like, one of these years, if I really make it in this, I want to do where I go to every single game that season, whether it's away or home, and do one of those, like, all right, what are we, like, for the entire year, vlog it out, have a team come out with me, so that way, because I hate editing, honestly, but have a team out there with me to just be able to record everything, make some dope videos. And Magic fans, I don't even know. And, honestly, Minnesota would be one of those stops that I'd be definitely excited to go to. Definitely a Vikings game sounds dope. SummerSlam's going to Minnesota. Who knows? But the Timberwolves got this dude named Anthony Edwards that is always going to be intriguing. Anthony Edwards is that guy who, honestly, in this type of game, he can go crazy against the Orlando Magic. He is a player who is the type. He just posterized R.J. Barrett literally last night. So, Magic fans, his name is already in the talks. So, of course, he wants to keep going on this tear. He wants to do what he can to solidify. I miss the old Timberwolves logo. Now that I keep looking at this one, it's like I wish that that they do what we did and just go to a modernish version of that old Minnesota logo. It was phenomenal. Try to pay homage to it in the thumbnail, but Magic fans, this game is going to be special. It's a 3 p.m. game, so I might miss most of it since I'm going to be at work. But Magic fans, this game is definitely special to me. I'm excited to see it because we got a player like an Anthony Edwards in this game where Magic fans, it's going to be a game. I think it's going to be a game. I think that these are those types of games that we got to win if we want to be that 3rd to 5th seed that I think we can be. You know what I mean? I think that if we want to truly just gain that momentum and not be a play-in team, we got to win games like this. We got to win games against teams that are at their home court on a good little run and lose to us, honestly, because we just have to be better. We have to be able to go into away team's house and win, even if they're better than us. If we want to get past the first round, we're going to have to beat a pretty good team. So I think that Magic fans, just looking at our goal, which will be in less than a month. It's currently March 7th, 2026, which is crazy to me. That my birthday is April 10th, 2026. So it's just wild to me that like April 10th is so soon, because that's always my birthday has been the end of NBA season. So it's like, it's just wild that the NBA season is truly almost up. We're at game 61 out of 82. Magic fans, 61 out of 82. It's going to be kind of sad when we end this season. This season was pretty great. You know, I really did a lot this season. It's going to be great to do a little review, a recap, try to do one of those recap videos. But Magic fans, this season has been the ups and downs, but it's now or never. It really is now or never, and these are those games where we got to win. We got the Timberwolves in a tough matchup at home when we know that they could beat us. We know that they clearly are on paper the better team, but Magic fans, I already told y'all, we're that type of team. We could beat any team that's across from us as long as we believe in ourselves. And not to give that same, like, you know, compadre mantra, but really it is, if Desmond Bane can hit his shots, if Paolo can take it in, if Jalen Suggs can honestly just facilitate that ball, and if Anthony Black can have himself a night, we can honestly have a good game against this Timberwolves squad. We contain Anthony Edwards. We don't let players like a Dante DiVincenzo go crazy, because we are the type of team, we always let the other people, when they have a big star like LeBron or AD or AE, or they got somebody like KD, Giannis, we always tend to lock them up, and then we let an Austin Reeves, we let a Lou Dort, we let a I don't know, some type of player like that, where it's like that secondary star or that third star, or even a bench player who's well known, go crazy in Orlando versus Orlando. So we have to go into this game knowing that we got to beat Minnesota. We got to beat Minnesota, whether we like it or not. We got to win as many games as possible, and it's not going to get easier from here. We got to win against good teams, and Magic fans, good playoff teams. So we got to win, and that's really it. Magic fans, I really appreciate y'all for coming in to the show, and it's a late night show if you're tuning in. It's 12:11 a.m. on 7th of March 2026, but y'all already know the dedication is real. We got the game today at 3 p.m. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just Orlando Magic fan. Magic fans, if you're new, subscribe. Y'all already know we talk about Magic pre-games, post-games, anything and everything Orlando related we like to talk about on this channel. That's a wrap. Magic fans, y'all know the line. What do they say about your boy? Hollywood, and it's evident I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.